Hey there and welcome back. So first thing, just thank you for the well wishes from the message you put up on the community saying for about not putting a video up. Yeah, basically I've been full of a chest infection, so yeah, not the best. So if you hear me coughing and stuff like that, I'll try and edit it out the best that I can. So you may see quite a few skips in this one. So yeah, today we're going to have a look at a couple of ambulances, and one of them we have modified. So yeah, so that's kind of really cool. I hope you like what we've done with this one as well. So let's get to the desk and let's have a look at them. Alrighty, so before we get started, have a look at this gorgeous little piece. Now I picked this up from holiday last year, and a really nice view from Broadsands down in Paignton, and looking at the Paignton Dartmouth Railway there. And yeah, I absolutely love that view, so I was made up when I found that, and I thought let's put it as a little bit of a background. So let's get looking at these. So these are both from Oxford Rail, and you notice it's not as bright as normal. We've got the light turned off, and there is a bit of a reason behind that, which you'll see with this one. So first off, as you can see, they both kind of look the same, and let's just bring this one a little closer. And you can see here, and this is a good thing with Oxford, the amount of detail on this is absolutely fantastic. You've got inside of the cab, you've got plenty of detail going on. You've got wonderfully applied logos all around. You've got your simulated light bar up the top. You've even got your little grills in the bonnet for your vents, for your air intakes, things like that. And even these are separately fitted plastic, so that is really, really amazing. If we're going around to the front of this, as you can see, I mean, look at that. It's even got a little tiny registration plate. That is fantastic. You've got the emblem, which is Mercedes. You've got where to simulate where the front flashing lights would be fitted. Sorry, I don't know what happened with the camera then. And then we've got a clear glass for the headlights to give that more realistic look. Inside, with the windows here, this is just one piece what fits inside the whole cab. As you can see, that looks absolutely fantastic. We've got wheels, and if you actually give these a little squash, these do feel like rubber tyres, so that's really, really cool. And both the front and the axles do spin. So you've got all your doors. You've not necessarily got a lot of separately fitted parts on this, mainly just the mirrors, and then you've got the simulated light bar. But the way, if I just do that, the way that the decoration's been done, it really does pick it out absolutely brilliantly. I mean, you've got a slight indentation there to represent what looks like a bit of a storage area. You've got more of that on the back. You can see there you've got the really, really nicely put on livery. If we go around to the back, I mean, that number plate looks like a bit of the wrong colour, but that's nothing to worry about. You've got a really nice painted bar across the back, and just look at where they've got like the decals, like your London ambulance there. That is so neat, the way that that's been fitted. That is really, really cool. And you've got a number there, looks like a vehicle number or an asset number. You've even got the simulated tail lift on the back for for popping people in there as they're taking them away to get mended, shall we say. And then you've got a little representation of the lights across the back too. And if we just turn this round, you can see to the other side, and again this has been finished off in the same fantastic way. And if you just look at how good the paint job is on that, I mean, that is really, really cool the way that that's been done. And if we flick it underneath, You see you've got a good bit of detail to show underneath. I mean, you're not typically going to look underneath on these, but you know, it's nice to see that you've got something there. You've got your exhaust to represent underneath the engine bay, and you've even got, instead of just one, you've even got the double set of tyres on the back there to represent the real model, which I do think is really cool, because you know, there's no need for them to put that in a tyre on, but they do it just for realism. They just do that. So you've got the Oxford Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, and that is an absolute cracking, brilliant looking little vehicle. Now, there are different variations of this. Sorry, I don't know if that made the cut. I will try and keep all coughing or noises to a minimum to the best that I can. Now, if you see this one, this is a Welsh ambulance. We'll just go over this one very quickly, because you can see it is more or less the same. But you see there, it does have a different number plate on the bottom of this, which is great. As you can see, you've got that same amazing livery, the amazing detail all the way around. Now the number plate on this one looks a little bit more accurate. See, just slight differences. And again, that looks really good. As you can see, we have 2 wires on this, and these aren't what normally comes with it. This one came with the light bars like this did. So, thought this would be a little cool one to show you. What I have done with this one is I have fitted this with lights. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to set this up and we'll come back in just a second. Right, so try to darken down everything the best that we can. And are you ready? There we go. So, it did take me a while to do this one. Now, there's one thing straight away that I will change for the next one. I just didn't have any. Is that in the front here we've got blue lights. So obviously they will look far better with white. So that is something that I am looking to change. But yeah, what we've done, we've got acrylic bar across the top. We have fitted lights, and at the minute I've just popped this on a tail because these are just 3 volts. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to pop a battery in this or not. I more than likely will, but for now, just to see what it was like to get it working, I've just done it this way. So I'm going to quite easily swap this around. Well, yeah, we have got a total in this of 10 lights, and that, I think that looks pretty cool. And you can see there, with the way that the lights flash, it gives you all sorts of different frequencies. Now, the only slight downside with looking through this is that they do look white. Well, what we'll do, because the close-up camera, I've not got the audio sorted on that yet. I'm trying a few little bits and pieces, but I'll see if I can try and get a little bit of footage of this with that camera, see if it does look more blue. Because obviously if I turn this off like that, you can see how intense the blue is on these light bars, and the lights what are fitted are blue as well. So yeah, they aren't white as it looks like it appears to be on this. They are actually blue. So yeah, so I'm absolutely excuse me, made over this. So there is our standard version, there is our upgraded version. So there we go. So I'd love to know what you think about this. You know, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer without? Do you prefer it with? Or is this just like a fun little gimmick or something? But yeah, I'd absolutely love to know your thoughts on this. So again, thank you for the comments from last week, and hope you've enjoyed this little video. Hopefully we'll be back a bit more chirpy than normal next week. And as always, thumbs up. like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.